Hey and welcome. I'm your boy Solo, and today I'll be going over Streamelements obs.live versus Streamelements OBS and what one might be best for you. The answer is both will do the same job and work almost the same. They just do things just a little bit different, so if you're undecided or stuck between the options or maybe just getting started and not sure what to use, I'll be going over some of the things I think that matter when picking one of these to use and giving my opinion on what one I think is best. Before I waste any more time, let's jump into it. The first thing that I wanted to test was the CPU usage while idle, and I did find that Streamlabs OBS did idle a 1% higher on average than Streamelements did in this test. I found quite similar results when I was streaming as well. I did find that Streamelements OBS Live is running just a little bit easier on my CPU at the exact same settings. Both of them did very well, but a notable thing was the percent of frames I ended up dropping when starting my stream in Streamlabs compared to Streamelements. I did not have any issues with drop frames in Streamelements, and I did have a problem with my chat not updating at first when I was using Streamlabs as well, and I had to close and open it up on the sidebar with the little arrow, and I found that very inconvenient as well. The next thing I wanted to go over was the ease of use. I found with Streamelements, obs.live had a few little extras I was actually quite interested in, including stream information, the ability to update it live without typing commands in chat. I found this very helpful over on the left side, and a little bit extra on the stats page I really enjoyed when troubleshooting errors, and I found it very helpful to have the extra stats that showed my CPU usage, my disk usage, how much before full, and things like where my render lag is coming from, whether it was render lag or other. The Streamlabs, I found it a little bit more sleeker and newer looking and a little bit cleaner with the button layout than using all the text like in Streamelements, but I did find a lack of control. It has a lot of presets for the overlays and the way it looks, but I didn't find that I could fine tune it quite the same way. I couldn't move the windows around the way I wanted to, and it lacked a little bit of information. I was trying to figure out if I had render lag or encoder lag, and Streamlabs does lack this information. I do not know how to get it up. I will have to look into that a little bit further, but I do like the clean look that Streamlabs has. But looks aside, that's just a personal preference, and that actually shouldn't be a deciding factor on what one you pick. The last thing that I wanted to take a look at was actually the websites and the services that these here two offered. And between Streamlabs and Streamelements, the first one I checked out was Streamlabs, and I was not too impressed with the way Streamlabs is set out. But I did find it. You can find your stuff. You can go to your cloud bot. It's pretty easy to find. You can click it, add it to channel. It's the same as in Streamelements. It pretty much looks the same. But when it comes to the bot, the Streamlabs bot is something I would not suggest to anyone at this here point. I added the bot. I tried it out. I tested it out. My mods couldn't add commands without me going in and editing it. So by default, it's missing a lot of commands, and I just found it not very easy to work with compared to the alternatives. When I logged into Streamelements, I was actually very surprised at how clean the look was compared to what I seen in the OBS app. I found the website quite a bit cleaner and quite a bit nicer to find my way around. Finding the loyalty settings, the bot settings were just right on the first page in the dashboard. I could just click join, click the mod right there. It asked me to. I scrolled down to the loyalty settings. There's all the loyalty settings to turn on for your watch time that you need to do in both Streamlabs and Streamelements. I found it way easier to find in Streamelements. I found Streamelements a lot easier to work with, and I found it quite a bit easier to find my way around the commands. Once I got to the command page, I was so impressed. This is what I would suggest for anyone if they want a bot. This is the bot I do suggest. I 100% suggest Streamelements bot over Streamlabs bot. The customization that the bot has and the commands it already has included are second to none. It's the best bot, hands down. You can do everything with this here single bot. You don't need Nightbot. You don't need Streamlabs bot. Streamelements bot, even if you're running Stream Streamelements Bot, even if you're running Streamlabs, you can use the Streamelements Bot, and that is what I suggest. The control that you have over the bot, the ease of use, the access to it, how easy it is to get someone else to help you as a full control on the account is just par none. I actually favor Streamelements Bot quite a bit, so I might be a little bit biased in my opinion, but for when I'm helping somebody set their stream up, this is my favorite to help somebody with. I find it easier to talk somebody through the process. It's very easy to give a screenshot and get somebody through the steps. That being said, in this here Streamelements obs.live versus Streamlabs OBS, for performance, I think I'm going to give the Streamelements OBS Live the check mark in this one here, as it beat the Streamlabs by anywheres from 1 to 10% depending on what you were streaming and what you were recording. I found it at least 1 to 10% in the difference. Number 2, ease of use. I found both of them fairly easy to use. The app, you download it, you just click the set your best preferences, and if you don't want to do any customization, both of them have the preset to find your best settings and click go live. I find in this here regard, maybe the best looking one that you think is nicer looking would be the best, but in this one here, I'm giving the Streamelements OBS Live the check mark again. And last but not least, the services. This one here, hands down, goes to Streamelements because their bot, their services, their merch, their donation page. I just found it so much easier to find my way around it, and I still don't know how to do all of the things in Streamlabs, even though I spent 20 hours playing with both of them for this here tutorial. I still don't know how to do some of the things in Streamlabs that Streamelements just made so easy for me to do. So that's my conclusion for this here video. If you're looking to figure out what one you're going to be streaming in, you're streaming from a PC, I would suggest you go with Streamelements obs.live, and that's my personal suggestion. Your personal preference, you can use whatever one you want. It's just a preference that I prefer, and I do find a little bit better performance out of my Streamelements, a little bit more flexibility. That isn't always for everyone, because some of the things, some of the settings and stuff might get daunting if they're a little bit more complicated looking. Even though they're exactly the same, I do find the Streamelements just a little bit more flexible in what you can do with it. And that being said, if you like or found this video helpful, hit the thumbs up and get subscribed for more content, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Top. Eat this, motherfucker.